Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just days away from Halloween. A lot of Halloween and fall events going on here in West Michigan. Morgan Poole joining us here at the Wood TV Live Desk, lifestyle producer here for Wood TV. Morgan, how are you this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, Luke, we were just talking a little bit earlier. This is going to be a beautiful weekend for Halloween. I know many of us are looking forward to it because we've entered a very spooktacular time of the year. And, you know, being that last year a lot of events were canceled due to the ongoing pandemic, I think a lot of us are just ready to put on our costumes, grab some free candy, and have a good time.
Absolutely. And we got events for the kids, events for the adults, cider mills, haunted houses, all the spooky season things you need to know about. So we do have some graphics here. Let's dive right into our first one. This one here are trick-or-treat times. Now, folks, I do want to say it's attached to the stream here on Facebook there. It'll take you over to woodtv.com. We only have a handful listed here, and I mean a very small handful. The list is comprehensive. It's huge, and it literally has every area in West Michigan that you can think of for all these times, whether it's trick-or-treat or events that we'll go over. But let's talk about at least the ones that we have on hand here, Morgan.
Most definitely. And I can tell you, Luke, I've counted the amount of locations that you can visit this year. There are over 40. That's a lot of candy.
Yeah.
A lot of trick-or-treating. So first off, we have Allendale. You can trick-or-treat from 6 to 8 p.m. and then moving on to East Grand Rapids, 6 to 8 p.m. as well. Grand Rapids from dusk to 8 p.m., Lowell 5:30 to 8 p.m., and Rockford 5:30 to 8 p.m. But again, there are so many locations to choose from, and you can see more times on woodtv.com. And we want to mention that all trick-or-treat times are listed for Sunday, October 31st, unless noted otherwise. And you can find all that info online.
And then the kid-friendly events. Obviously, trick-or-treating is very kid-friendly, but these are very hyper-kid-friendly events.
Absolutely. So get your costumes ready, get your candy buckets ready, and get ready to have a great time. There are tons of kid-friendly events all across West Michigan to explore for families. One of them is the Lions and Rabbit Halloween Party Trunk-or-Treat, hosted by the Lions and Rabbit Center for the Arts. You can come on down and participate in their trunk-or-treat event happening October 29th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's a $10 entrance fee, but you're going to get your money's worth. It includes pumpkin painting and a decorating contest, and of course, free candy. So this is just a great way to, again, enjoy the festivities of Halloween, but also get creative and show off a few of your art skills there. And then also moving down to Saugatuck, there is a family and pet Halloween costume contest and parade, which is awesome because, you know, families, parents, and kids love to, you know, indulge in Halloween, but to have an event that focuses on your pets as well, I mean, how awesome.
People love dressing up their dogs, I'm telling you.
They sure do. And so this includes a costume contest with 4 categories for kids and pets. The categories are cute, funny, scary, and most creative. There's also a puppet show, live entertainment, a sidewalk chalk art contest, DJ, dancing, and trick-or-treat.
Wow.
Basically a one-stop shop.
A little bit of everything.
It sure is. And then moving down to Battle Creek in Calhoun County, the Battle Creek Police Department is hosting their annual trunk or treat event happening at Bailey Park. And you know, if you're someone who wants your kids to trick or treat in a safe and secure environment, then this is the perfect event. It's happening Friday, October 29th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
And again, folks, that full list over on woodtv.com. We have covered a lot of areas here. You know, we're going from Saugatuck to Battle Creek to Kalamazoo to here in Grand Rapids, but the list goes on, and it is over on woodtv.com.
It sure is. And so moving down to Kalamazoo, there is a Halloween Forest at Millen Park on October 30th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is a free event geared towards family and children, but the event organizers say that everyone is more than welcome to attend because there is tons of fall-themed games and activities to enjoy. Pumpkin bowling. I've never heard of that.
Pumpkin bowling.
Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
That is awesome. There's also Pin the Spider, pumpkin racing, and photo ops with entertainment characters like Spider-Man and Paw Patrol characters. This is really cool. They're also having tarot card readings, so if you're into that, that's cool. They're also having pumpkin carving by Lord of the Gourd and a magic show. So once again, another one-stop shop.
Nice.
Yes, and then lastly, the RCC Trunk or Treat hosted by the Rockford, Michigan Chamber of Commerce. So this event kicks off with a cookie and costume run on October 30th from 2 p.m. to 5:30. And this is cool because the cookie run benefits Teen Orphans. It's followed by the Trunk or Treat and a costume contest. So again, this is a great way to enjoy Halloween, but what's great is that you can give back to another organization.
And you know, we talk about the kids as Halloween is a kid-friendly holiday type thing. You know, we had a rough year as we mentioned, but the adults deserve some fun too.
Oh yes.
So we have some of those adult events here for you.
Absolutely.
To ring off.
Absolutely. There's a notion that, you know, adults were a little bit too old to trick or treat. I know some parents still from their kids' candy baskets, so, you know, that makes up for it. But there are tons of events for adults to enjoy as well. So we're going to list some of them. Of course, you can find the full list on woodtv.com. But let's start off with the Douglas Adult Family Parade. It's happening October 30th at 10 p.m. This is a very popular event that has happened for numerous years. The event kicks off at the Center Street in downtown Douglas by Berry Fields. No registration is required. I can go on and on talking about this, but if you go on their website, you will find tons of cool trailers and recaps from previous parades. And their motto is adulting made fun. So if that doesn't sound like something to attend, then I don't know what is. And then also in Wyoming, you can check out the Haunt. Many people here in Michigan are familiar with the Haunt because it's West Michigan's premier haunted attraction, and it's been for now 20 years. I've never been there personally because I'm still semi-new to the area, and also I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. I'll just, you know, put that out there real quick. But at the Haunt, there is a free nightmare with every ticket. You can explore different spooky experiences like the Blood Manor, Aftermath, Outpatient, Frostbite, and the Family Circus. Luke, are you a fan of haunted houses?
You know, I haven't been. It's been a while since I've been to one. I don't mind them, but yeah, I'll go to one now and again. I'm from the east side of the state. There's one. It's called Erebus. Ooh, I don't know if you've ever heard of that one. It is. I believe it is one of the scariest, like, in the country. Oh, and so yeah, that one's, I've never been to that one because I will not go to that one. But I'm not opposed to haunted houses.
Maybe you'll have to do another live stream with Luke.
Yeah.
From a haunted house.
Yeah.
That would be something to see. Okay, so the last one that we have on this list for now is the Hauntings and History Nights at the Felt Estate, happening from October 29th through the 31st. So you have a few days to get your spook on. So it's a tour that allows you to investigate paranormal activities where you can learn about the history of the estate, but also hear about spooky occurrences from people who have actually experienced them firsthand. I don't know if I'd be able to handle all of that.
Interesting.
And what's also cool is that they offer candlelight tours where you can come in contact with your ancestors. And get this, you can stay overnight in the mansion.
Nice.
So if you love to be spooked out,
yeah, that's a good one.
Super spooky.
And, you know, speaking along those same lines, that's a good segue into our next graphic here, which is the haunted houses. You know, we talked about the Haunt, but there's a couple other ones here in West Michigan that are absolutely worth noting.
Yeah, so there's one in Kalamazoo that's voted the #1 haunted attraction in Kalamazoo and the top 10 Halloween attraction in Michigan. It's the Psycho Ward Haunted House where you can explore 4 different attractions in one. There's also the Haunt, as we mentioned before. Also on the list is the Haunted Forest at Cannonsburg Ski Area, and so that takes place Friday and Saturday nights throughout October. The woods are filled with zombies, witches, ghosts, and other monsters. Super scary. Definitely,
I'll just stick to skiing.
There you go. And they also have a glowing forest, which is cool.
Nice. Well, that's a good, you know what, I think it's time to lighten it up a little bit. So let's take a look at our last graphic here. And this one is, you know, for cider mills, apple orchards, corn mazes. Again, leaning a little more towards the family-friendly type. You know, you normally wouldn't take your kids to the haunted houses, but this one's good for the whole family.
Yeah, so if you're someone who isn't in the mood to be terrorized or scared this Halloween and want to kind of savor the rest of the activities that we love this time of year in the fall, then we've put together a beautiful, huge list of apple orchards, cider mills, corn mazes, and pumpkin patches to visit all across West Michigan. Starting off with a beloved location, Robinette's Apple Halls and Winery. This has existed in the community for 100 years. They have over 125 acres of land to explore where you can enjoy nature trails, corn mazes, hay rides, petting zoos, you pick, wine tastings, and much more. The whole nine. And then moving on to another favorite, Gold Medal Farms in Richland, Michigan. You can seriously check off all the activities listed on your autumn bucket list. They offer you pick apple orchards and pumpkin patches, a 5-acre corn maze, a giant pumpkin drop, which I've never heard of, which is super cool. I
wonder what that consists of. That sounds cool. A pumpkin drop?
Yeah. Huh. You'll have to visit and check it out. I think it may be like a slingshot or something.
Oh, even cooler.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
nice.
Super cool. And they have a candy cannon. Never heard of that.
Wow, they really are just rolling out the hits.
They are. They have it going on. And then moving on to Crane Orchards. So we're familiar with apple picking, corn mazes, and hay rides, but have you heard of cow trains?
Cow trains. That's another one. A lot of new things here.
A lot of new things to explore. So they have that, and you can experience that at Crane Orchards, and you can stay literally for as long as you want. They offer a vacation rental house on Hutchins Lake right next to their stunning orchards.
Nice.
So very cool. And then also there's the Fruit Ridge Hayride Corn Maze, which is a 10-acre giant corn maze. There's activities embedded into the corn maze, and friends and family can take on challenges that will lead them to victory. And every year the corn maze gets a new theme. This year it's Wild West. So for all the cowboys and cowgirls, saddle up and take on that adventure. And then also we have M60 Corn Maze. This year's theme is Aloha Hawaii, so you can experience paradise in the middle of fall. And you can make your way through that maze using the 10 checkpoints that are provided there. And then lastly, I know this is family friendly we're talking about, but this corn maze is a little scary. This is the Witches of New Salem Corn Maze. Pretty spooky. It's in the woods, and if that doesn't scream Halloween, Luke, I don't know what does. On their website, it literally says that this maze will leave you out of breath as you crawl, walk, or run your way through the twists and turns as you try to escape the crazy atmosphere.
That's a good one to end on.
Yeah. And of course, we have more of those listed on woodtv.com.
Absolutely. And that is attached right to the stream. It'll take you right over to the website. Morgan, appreciate it. Appreciate you taking some time to fill us in on what we're seeing here. Again, folks, that list is incredibly long. That's just a very small handful of all the options that are out there. Anything you'd like to say in closing? I just want to invite everyone to have a safe and fun Halloween. I know we've all been looking forward to this time of year, so take advantage of the great resources we have on woodtv.com and have a blast this weekend. Folks, she hit the nail on the head there. This has been a look at the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm News 8 digital anchor Luke Last here. Again, folks, head over to Wood TV for all things Halloween and fall related. Have a great morning, great afternoon. We'll see you again next time.